Yo, it's your boy Rara Savage, aka Rara Christopher. I'm down here in Middlesex, downtown St. Paul. Shoot with my boy Ed. Stars on the table. Gonna shoot this intro. Stay tuned. Topics to change, see rearrange it. That's what we call
Something new.
They call it the ghost. Act like you know. Me and my boys, we coming through.
We here.
Camera, hope you can stand it. Don't shoot you, we gotta shoot. If it's trash, then
You gotta do.
Couldn't think that ain't nothing new. Everything coming fresh. No shit that we
Think of.
Ideas coming left and right. So you know we had to link up. We should have played, the rest don't exist. Hit the live, then we got the same. Please hit like, subscribe. Solid original, the House Kings.
Hey, you know what it is. House Kings production, House Kings studio. You know, it's IZZY-DUZ-IT Podcast. We back at it, you know me. I'm IZZY-DUZ-IT. I got my guys with me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, boys.
I'm Tyler, aka Tia, aka White Chocolate.
Oh, okay.
You know me, DJ Dr. Swells, aka Timothy PhD, Justin, whatever you want to call me, bro.
And the man behind the camera, the one and only.
Yo, what it is. You guys know who I am. Jackal Grinds, we're back at it again. Grind HQ, you know I
Grind
got
HQ.
IZZY-DUZ-IT back
What's
on.
up, guys?
Check him out on House of Kings. It's another
We're
collaboration. We collaborate left and right.
Hell
We
yeah.
the boys. But yeah, it's going to be another live podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for liking, subscribing, and viewing and sharing with all your family and friends for great family fun nights.
Great felony fun night.
Holy man nights.
I'm down with felony fun nights, bro.
Felony fun nights.
Hey, that sounds like
I'm
celebrity
down,
death.
bro.
Don't worry, every
Celebrity
card
death
that
match
we
with the
drew
claymation
today,
dolls?
yeah, right, is a felony-related activity.
All right.
Before we get in, you know, we're gonna shout out our sponsor for the one time.
All right, so you guys, this episode is sponsored by Poddex, P-O-D Dex. There are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whether you're a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience and to get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddex.com. Use code HOK 2021.
There we go.
You'll get a great 10% discount off your first order, and you'll have such great content to provide your viewers.
It's lit.
Poddex are the hottest new tool for podcasters looking to have more meaningful conversations or gamify their podcasts. Everybody loves playing games. You
Gotta
feel me?
fucking love the
You
game.
got
Feel
Twitch
me?
TV? Log in now.
For real.
Simplify, shuffle up, ask a question, and get the content rolling. Get yours today at poddex.com and use code HOK 2021.
Booyah.
Poddex.
All right, now that we got the business over, you know, the blase, all the legal drama. We're back, guys.
We're
Fuck,
back.
man.
Dinosaur story in this
Man,
bitch.
it's nice.
Con dads. Really,
Exactly.
yeah.
Real talk. That's real talk.
I was thinking about that the other
Real
day.
talk.
The four
Bunch of
fathers,
dads.
baby.
Yeah,
You need to have a girl coming up, because then you could be a
Dad
girl
life
dad.
is dad life isn't as bad as the
It's
19. You can have a
Oh,
little bit
you
of fun.
guys-
You can have a
Girl
little bit
dad
of fun.
is crazy, man.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
finna
I
start
had
the
a
girl
hell of a
dad
time.
shit, bro.
Yeah, I got a boy, girl.
You got a girl coming,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not excited because so
What? You are? You're not? You are?
I mean I'm excited, but this I'm gonna tell you why I'm not excited. All right,
Wink,
I'm gonna go into it. Sorry, you gotta let me finish.
My
So
bad.
in the last week or two, I've been hanging out with my homies who also have kids. You know, I've been hanging out with DJ Dr. Swells, and then my homie Rara. You heard him on the track on the intro. You know, shout out Rara Savage.
For the
You
intro.
can find him on Facebook.
Salute.
But I was hanging out with him, and they both got girls. And both times there was a moment where Israel was playing with their daughters, and you know they started playing a while, and they got real close, and Israel was like, "Oh, come here, give me a hug," you know, started to get a little affectionate and shit.
Joseph,
You know, started to get a little affection and shit.
Yeah.
And both of them were like, "Hey, get the fuck,
Instantly, bro.
Israel." And I'm like,
Instantly. And it's
Huh?
no disrespect
Huh?
because
What's wrong?
at least it's my boy's kid. You know what I mean? But at the same
"What's
sense,
going
like,
on?"
we
Oh,
were-
Israel, come here. You're
yeah,
such
we
a
were
cutie
at the,
pie.
We were at the Hudson
Come
Indoor-
here.
we
Sorry,
were at
he's
the
got,
indoor
he's got
playground,
daddy's
bro.
jeans. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry, bro.
That indoor playground.
With it.
He is too, and Josephine
Oh, I-
follows him around.
I'll kick the
Like-
kid. I swear to God, I'll kick your little son. I will kick him the fuck.
Yo.
You think I'm playing? You
I
think I'm
feel you.
playing? You better get that little motherfucker away
Dude,
from
I
me.
You're
I'm like,
lucky I love your
that's
boy,
drop
dog.
kick.
Because there's like 2 times at the park, dude, at the indoor park, dude. There was 2 times I caught her like hugging him from the back
Yep, I
because
see
she
it.
would like she'd run up on him and he would be doing his thing and she would just hug him. You know what I mean? Because they were having fun and I was loving it. And then I'd watch. I was like, goofy. And she fucking snap her head around at me and she'd look at me and I'm like, Israel, get your son, bro. You know what I mean? Like he's
I'm watching the kids and fucking behind the thing, behind the scenes,
sipping
behind
that
some
motherfucking
netting,
tea, bro.
just fucking.
Look
Just
at
fucking Batman.
him. Look at him.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No,
No, he's letting it go, bro. He was like, "Attaboy."
Good job,
Yeah,
man.
bro. And I don't blame him.
It's
That's
like
what I'm
see-
saying.
It's like
Attaboy
seeing your
too.
bro. It's like seeing your kid hit a home run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like
She followed him like a puppy.
But I only got a girl, so I worry about the I always tell people, like, I gotta worry about people taking her from the park, school, from
Yeah.
just walking home. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm always unprotected.
Yo,
and it's crazy how it's I be feeling like I know I'm not too protective, but when I go out and about, I feel like I'm that super fucking protective dad because when we were at the park with him and then when I was at the Grand Slam and Chuck E. Cheese with my homie, there was parents who literally like
Just let them run.
let
bro,
them
right?
go,
Right,
bro.
I've
Like,
seen
take
that.
off.
yeah,
Yep,
for
let
real.
him
That
go.
kid trips me out
And-
like
and
you
to
have
the
no
point-
idea where they're at.
Yeah, to the point where it's me, my kid, and my girl, and then it's a random kid in here who's been playing with us for 20 minutes.
And no parent.
And no
that
parent,
little boy.
and I'm like,
yeah.
Where's your mom?
Are you hungry?
Oh,
You wanna
I don't
go eat
know.
some pizza?
Where's your dad? Oh,
I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
was over
I'm
there.
like, okay. I guess we can't leave right here because this is where I found you, and
Yeah.
I gotta stay with you until you're, is this your dad? Yeah, that's daddy. Okay. Hey, come here. Let's have a talk real quick, bud.
Right.
Come here. I gotta talk. Where the fuck, like where the fuck are you at?
Bro, I'm not trying to be your kid's
He's
parent.
probably like, I've been looking for him, dude. Some kids are like that, though.
Aw. Right there.
Stop.
Oh.
Thank you. And she's like, you guys aren't on right now. I'm like, why am I?
She's like mumbling.
Why am I mumbling then? And she's like, what? And then she's like, who's that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang up. I'm like, you know this. You damn well. And she's gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna just laugh my ass off.
Like, Sharon, stop.
Dude, you're gonna have chaos.
Stop.
Oh my God! They're definitely gonna sit there.
I don't, and that's why I let it go because I literally, I let it go because I'm like, dude,
Just
you can literally look
Snapchat
at
him a picture of this.
I'm gonna
sausage
Snapchat, dude.
fest.
They would walk in, and how dumb are you gonna feel when you walk in? You're
You're
gonna be
gonna
like,
be
you guys
like,
aren't
hey.
even.
I understand. It's not the best home life, but I'm talking about great content.
Yo, for real.
I don't want
Hey.
to use you as a great guy.
Hey, my
But,
boy, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, fuck out.
I hope all 3 of our baby mamas come in at the same time. What the fuck y'all doing? And we're just like,
Oh no! Where's she at? It's like what?
where's she? Where the fuck is she at?
Oh,
What?
me? When I
Oh,
was
don't look in the trash can. No.
Run, bitch.
You better get
Yo, I would instigate that so bad too, because I'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about, girl. Run, bitch. You know what I mean? I'd be she like, why'd you stomp on the ground?
That's what you got
No
to
reason.
right when they come in. Get down, get down, get down,
Yeah.
get down.
I just feel like, what are you talking about, my girl? Olive oil.
Old skinny lips. Oh, hot. What is it?
I'm a bitch in here. Oh, you mess around that fucking hot potato.
Hot chips.
Old
It's
train.
funny as fuck, bro.
All right, so back on topic. Now that my content has been.
Every time I hope that's the fucking goddamn thumbnail.
That's what I'm gonna put the tag of this video.
I'm telling you, dude, it's been
Baby
like
mama
what ever
drama.
since I've been on here.
I wonder if that'll be a hot
guarantee you
topic.
show
Hell yeah,
That'd
baby
be
mama
a
drama.
hot topic.
Start
Would it?
betting 2-1. Any viewer that could ever figure out when she's gonna.
All right,
fall.
I got a question for you guys. Sorry.
I'm glad.
No,
you
go
said
ahead, go
that,
ahead, you're
baby
good.
mama. Sue, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Smack
you
that
don't
meat.
want the
You don't
fourth
want
one showing
fourth
up.
Let me
I
smoke.
don't want the fourth
one
one
showing
showing
up.
You know,
Because then I'll be like,
we can all recover. We can all recover from that.
all right,
Yeah.
everybody, let's pray.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Bro, I've been reading the book of Job, so I'll be saying those.
Yeah,
man.
just.
Hey, yeah,
let's
that
go.
book of Matthews. That's the whitest name ever for a book that came from the
My
Middle East.
name.
But let's.
I was gonna
Sorry,
write that.
anyways.
I have two biblical names. My name's Timothy. And Savannah would be like, excuse me, what Timothy? My name is Timothy.
The book of Timothy. We're talking about the book of Timothy.
Yeah.
Lilith. I always thought she was a cool chick.
Yeah.
What?
That's
My
where
brother
we
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
like
got a
that,
question.
no
All right, so
fire.
this is something that
Yeah.
came up. This is something that It's kind of off topic, but I feel like this is something we got to talk about.
Okay.
This is something that came up with. I was talking to my little brother, and he was talking about his girl. You know, we was talking, and the next thing you know, he was talking about his girl, how much he liked his girl, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. And the next thing you know, he started talking about how bad his girl is, right? He's underage, she's underage, right? So I'm just personally, I'm like, okay, cool. And then out of nowhere, my sister goes, yeah, she's thick as fuck. And I thought that was a little weird. Personally, personally, because my sister's overage.
Yeah, she's younger.
And I mean, you know,
that's
she's
your
only
boy.
24.
That's your brother's.
Yeah, girl. You know, and she's 17. That's what they were saying. And I was like, okay, but wouldn't that be weird if I said it?
Yeah.
Or if a man said that to her? You know, if a grown man went up to her and was like, she's thick as hell.
Vice versa.
Well, yeah, that'd be like if I met with your brother and be like, yeah, this is my girlfriend. I'm like, damn, bro, she's thick as hell. I'm fucking 33 years old. She's 17. There's no fucking reason I should be saying.
Yeah.
I should be like, oh, you remind me of my dog.
And I was talking to
You know what I mean?
my sisters about it and my brother, and they were like, oh, and so you're being weird. And I was like, no, man.
Nah, I think
You know, oh man, I'm tired of these women can do shit, but men can't. Like, that's fucking weird. They were like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's
That's
a double standard. Yeah.
And I was like, you know, women want to be all equal and shit, and you know, double standard this and that. But hey, you know, what about that? She goes, it's fine. I'm a girl. I was like, okay, you know,
This is
I'm not saying you're gonna do anything, but
if you
hey,
end it
men aren't
with,
the only one who
fine,
do
I'm
stuff.
a girl, legally it don't matter. Your age is not. It
if
doesn't
she
matter.
would have worded it differently,
Yeah, if
because
it
girls
was
are very
worded-
comfortable with themselves. Like,
I-
they change with themselves all the time. So I get if they made comments about the body, but the fact that she's thick as fuck.
She wasn't. So we were talking, and my brother was like, oh, she's thick as hell.
Yeah.
And my sister was like, you right, bro. She thick.
Yeah.
She thick. She thicker than a Snickers dick.
Oh, man, she
And I was
went
just-
way
and it
too
just made
over,
me-
bro.
Well, that's his girl.
Yeah,
your
that's his
brother.
girl.
Yeah.
He can say that because that's his girl. They're both the same age.
You're
Yeah.
so funny as fuck, yo. Is it the one that I met?
It's one of them.
It's the one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I should have said friend. I shouldn't have said sister.
Yeah,
But so it's
No
one.
names out there. Yeah.
the names
it's
are-
one. We don't know.
Anonymous.
I met a
It's
couple-
really not even my sister. It's someone. It's one of my friends. I call my sister.
Yeah, there you go. Good cover up.
Somebody I know.
I met a lot.
Hold
of
on. Let me
people
text my girl and let her know that I'm lying about
There ain't no other girls I know that I call my sister. I
that.
promise.
I fucking.
I just keep digging that hole, motherfucker.
Fuck, I'd rather kick me off of fucking YouTube than
I'm
deal
gonna
with
put
that
this shovel down now.
one. All right. Anyways, back
He's
to
like-
pod decks.
Yeah,
Fuck.
for real. All right. So what are we gonna do? Toss up? Wanna go
Who wants to go
order?
first? All right. Hold on. Who's wearing matching socks?
Nah, man.
Me.
I can keep it.
All right. So you got to go first. I'm wearing matching socks.
Me.
Yeah. No,
we're all
Justin.
three.
I
He
just-
ain't.
'cause I'm not. Yeah.
This is like that. You know
I
why?
almost
Hold on.
did.
You know why I did that? Because this is like the only time I've ever.
He said, nah, he was like, yeah. He was like, I was on
Shout out
point today.
DBZ, bro.
Yeah, he was on. I got this.
Shout out DBZ, bro.
I actually.
I know you do,
I
bro.
can't-
cleaning out my
Point at this point in my
Don't-
life.
a
I
real
can't
recognized
wear
real.
my
That's real talk.
That's because you have your life together.
That's true.
Oh.
That's what I tell
Yeah,
everybody.
so-
I was like, the moment I wear matching socks consistently, that's how you know
Dude, I can
I have my life together.
sit
That
there
is-
in the dark and fumble through my socks, and just by the texture and the feel of the sock, I
You
know,
know
if
which
they
one you want?
match. That's how consistent it is. I know my socks.
I
To
know
that
my
level,
socks.
and that's weird because
All
you've
right.
seen my
If
house.
you
older
think,
I
if you
get,
think,
a few
the
weeks
if
weirder
you
ago.
think that's
conversation.
weird, you should see my underwear shit, bro. I know which one which.
I,
I don't
was
even
gonna say, I
gotta
can
look.
tell
Oh,
by
this has
the-
got that hole from third.
I was just about to say,
yeah.
I can sense 5 holes.
I can literally
in these
grab it out of
boxes.
the dark and be like, nah, this is the smaller pair. I want this.
Yeah.
one. This cups my dick.
So when did you? All right, I gotta. Sorry, we keep
Oh,
like.
yeah, we do.
We keep bouncing into
do.
questions I've been thinking about all week that I gotta remember. All right, this is a funny one. We're all guys here, right? We're all guys.
I think so.
All men.
Conversation always goes wrong from there.
What
was
the
that?
fuck?
I
What
It
the
always
fuck
does-
you mean?
God
Simon?
damn it!
I don't know.
I don't know about y'all.
Last time it was
Yes, I'm a
oh, I-
guy, and we all have kids. Apparently,
But you could identify as a woman.
All right. Anyways.
Fuck that. Fuck that conversation.
Anyways.
That's
All right.
different-
All right.
different
Anyways.
podcast, different podcast.
Anyways.
Because we
So we're all guys here. We're all guys here, right? And I feel like all guys,
Yes, we are.
no matter who you are, at some point in time have had at least 2 to 3 boxers with holes in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
bad.
was it for me? I realized that was something that was like not okay. You know, unconventional. You know, oh, you got holes in your drawers, throw them away.
Yeah.
You know, but
Right.
most men are like, that
I
hole's
have-
not that bad, bro. I'm gonna keep wearing this
Not ready
shit.
yet.
I'm not even gonna.
Once that hole gets a little bit bigger, then I'll throw it out.
I'm
I'm
not
not
even
the hole is because I've had holes where
I
it's
was
on
gonna
the
say,
side.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Like hole, either hole here, hole under your gooch and your ball sack.
I was gonna
I
say,
hole
under
define
the
how big
elastic.
it has to be because I've literally remember having a silk pair of chili boxers I got for Christmas, like when I was like 14 years old. I loved them, bro, and they rip easily.
Yeah,
and like
see what I'm
super
talking
like,
about?
but it's like, and then like
It was
the,
a little
the
itty bitty
texture
hole.
started.
It doesn't
was,
matter,
It was
though.
at first. And
A
then it got to
hole-
the point where it was like one thread was holding, and I still
Yeah.
wore them.
Yeah,
motherfuckers, bro.
that's exactly
I
what I'm
did
talking
not
about.
give
A
a
hole
shit.
or a little, you know, where it's wearing down. You can tell your fucking
Yeah,
balls have been rubbing here for ages.
Right.
Like,
I got like
me
3 in the
personally,
fucking
I don't know
drawer.
about you guys. When did you figure out that wasn't okay? Was it when you had a girl in your life? You got your first serious
I never
girlfriend?
Well,
I
yeah,
never
I was gonna
liked
say when
it.
I first
It always made me uncomfortable and just too free. I'm like, well, the air shouldn't be flowing that way.
Oh, okay.
at
That's
first,
you, bro.
at first,
For me, is when I got my first serious relationship.
Oh,
Living
really?
relationship, yeah.
Yep. With
That's-
She
Tate,
threw 'em
with
away,
Tate, to
dude.
be honest.
Yeah, she
That's
like Sierra
my
do
first
that. She'll be like,
serious
"What the fuck are
relationship."
these?"
Yeah.
and I'll be like,
Yeah,
"They're
bro.
my
She was
underwear."
doing
She's
my
like,
laundry. She was
"Still?"
folding my laundry, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I go, "Oh, them my drawers I had since I've been, what was it, like sophomore year?" And this was like 3 years after I graduated.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, Sierra do that. They still fit you.
And
And
yeah,
I'm
look,
like,
boom, boom.
Yo, I was like,
And
you don't
them holes-
understand.
I don't, you know, I'm a big guy. The
Yeah,
holes
me
fill
too.
up real quick. You realize real quick why there's a hole right there. It's like, oh, okay, boom, boom.
That's why. It-
Bulge
yeah,
out, bulge out
so
your
much
leg.
more comfortable right
Yep,
there.
it's
yeah.
like, oh, you see, these feel.
Well, real talk. That's why I don't like the.
These are
fucking,
worn in perfect. You know, they're perfect.
What are they? Not boxers, but the boxer briefs. That's why I don't like the boxer briefs because I'm so fucking.
tight
I'm
ones?
bigger and thicker that they don't fit me the way it would fit a regular
Pause.
dude. I swear to God, bro. I don't care. Oh yeah, that's
Thick
some
boy,
shit. I
thick
don't
boy.
give a shit, bro.
Shout out to
I
Fighter
used
of the Kids,
Yeah,
Brendan in
real
the shop.
talk. My
Brendan
mom's,
Thick
my
boy.
mom. This was so creepy. Now that you say that, this really cracks me up. This used to creep me out as a kid. But my mom's friends, like Julie and stuff. Well, I shouldn't call her name. But my mom's friends when I was younger used to like whistle and shit when I would come out on the football field and shit. Like 12,
Oh.
13 years old, right? These are 40-year-old women. Going, damn, your son fills out them football pants. Because I'm like one of the few kids with an ass. I was embarrassed by that. I used to.
Ah,
Yeah.
Cynthia.
And I'd be sitting there like, because I.
You fucking untuck your jersey.
Bro, I was one of the dudes that were so comfortable.
Brenda,
I would sit on the, I'd be on the sideline like this because I know I'm good. What are you gonna call me, a faggot? I'll fucking, dude, I'll fucking kill you.
Come on with the
So
fucking
this
hate
is-
speech, Justin.
This
We
is,
gotta have a
I know,
talk
I had to
later.
wash myself.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, faggots.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
that was me. That was
Oh,
Come
you
on.
said it
Just
again.
don't say it for real. They'll fucking stop sponsoring us.
Yeah,
I
I
just
Oh,
just don't-
sorry, Podex.
But yeah, I used to stand like this, dude. They make fun of me for it. That's just what I do.
Dodge
dude.
ram it.
It's cool, dude.
Dodge.
You can say fucking goddamn it.
Yeah.
You can't say hate speech.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm glad I kind of.
We're gonna have to have a podcast where we go and say we can't say this word, that word, that word, but bleep it out. Oh, we can't say.
Cancel culture. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Fuck you, cancel.
I like a
I-
consequence culture rather than a cancel culture.
Yeah, that's a good topic.
To the cards.
But-
All right,
well,
two
you-
cards.
to the
Good
cards.
talk,
Go, go, go.
Justin.
One
cards.
last.
Yeah.
I
All
didn't
right,
get to
all right.
speak on the whole boxer thing.
You didn't. You
So
didn't.
here's just my spiel on that. When I was single, I didn't give a fuck how many holes I had in my boxers.
Right?
Now that I'm quote unquote married and I'm not looking for no other women, I have just one. I really still don't give a fuck. It's like,
You're funny.
because she doesn't care. I don't care. It's not like she's like,
No,
She doesn't
yeah.
care.
Well, I mean, women, the older, I mean, the
the older,
relationship, the longer,
you know,
the
my,
older
my
they
old
get, they
lady's,
don't care.
my old lady's 5 years older than me. I'm old. I'm fucking like, you know, and you guys see me dressed too. I got like 5 outfits.
Your girl, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
you
your girlfriend,
Literally.
my girlfriend would literally call me out and tell a woman about my skid marks on purpose. You know what I mean? Be like, you know what I mean? Oh, you want him? Yeah, he still has underwear from like 1993. You know what I mean? It's like
So
whoa.
I'm at that point in my life.
That's how you know that bitch love you though.
Yo,
Like,
for real. That's what
Like,
I'm
you
saying.
know what? You know what? You
Why do you have
greasy,
family
dirty son of a gun.
Yeah. You
fucking
want him?
love you, you bitch.
Yeah, you want him? Yeah. Wash his underwear. And it's
Yeah, you
like,
see when it's fucking. You should see how bad it's goddamn
You should see how
dirty
he
hamper
eats his food.
smells.
Yeah.
Wait for dinner time, honey.
wait till he
That's
takes
all-
his shoes
that's
off.
all
Keep
I'm
loving
saying,
him
like,
then. It's like,
I don't understand, fresh fits. I'm not there anymore. I was in high school when I was single and I was attracting women, and I thought that was a good way to do it. But now
Sure
I
is.
got 5 outfits, and I'm just, I know
I like
everybody
to make
dresses
myself-
fresh.
It's nice.
I know.
We got to get you a
I just-
couple.
I
Just
don't,
because we're on
please
the
don't,
podcast.
because I
Just
won't
because we're
wear
on the
it.
podcast.
The
What if
only
we
reason
get-
I'm wearing this is because it was free,
But there's.
and this was
Hold on. There's
free,
a.
and
So
these
you have a
were
type of style.
from the.
You have
these
a
are
type
from the
of-
Goodwill.
you have
these
that-
are from Goodwill.
Bro, I'm telling you, you have that.
Where's the
You
mask?
have that
Oh,
white.
baby.
You have that white boy.
this
I work on car style.
yeah. Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
You're an
And there's fucking.
Urinal.
We can get you.
Urinal.
We can get you a fucking. Some nice blue and black Wranglers just for the podcast.
So
buying
what
a car
happens
wash.
when I go
Bro,
work
right?
on shits? They're gonna
That's
be greased
great.
up.
No, I got some nice blue jeans, right? And I fucking had to work on my car. My fucking tire popped. And I got some fucking skid marks on my leg, and it fucking adds character. It adds character,
Yeah.
bro.
All right, so that was my spiel on the box.
All right.
We can
All
get
right.
into.
All right.
Let's get into the
Please
sponsor.
don't give me any
Podcast.
outfits. 'Cause I don't know, man. My old lady
Excuse
tries to do
myself
that.
for my
shit.
foul
She tries
language
to give
because
me
due to the
outfits. I'm
fact
like,
that even though I'm an
I've
English
got
teacher, I
clothes.
keep
We'll take
forgetting
it to a
that
nice
F words
Savers.
are
How
not
about
I said I've got.
We'll
clothes.
take it to a nice Savers.
But I have clothes. It's gonna be my response to anybody who tries to buy me. I have clothes.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, bro, you want to?
Yeah,
This is how I'm gonna kidnap him. Hey, bro, you want to go to Culver's?
It's just not.
Hey, bro, you want to go to Culver's? He's gonna be like, fuck yeah, bro. And the next thing you know, we're gonna be at Savers and like fucking Woodbury, and he's gonna be like, what are we doing here? I'm like,
Just
come
not
on.
go. Just
Pick,
knock
pick
on
a
the
fucking
door.
outfit out, bro.
Only
Just
time I
buy,
go
just
there is
buy
with
him
the old
some
lady.
shit. Just buy him some shit. Knock on the door when he opens the door. Just throw it in his face and run, dude. What's he gonna do? Give it back? What are you, Indian giver? We don't do that shit. You
No,
know
I
what
can
mean?
see Jocko chasing me
Yeah,
behind my car. Fucking, I don't want to know.
I have clothes,
I
motherfucker.
fucking told you.
You said you didn't have to buy them. They're free. You have to take them. I'm using your
I
words
did.
against you. You
Yeah,
said
that's
you
where
don't
you win.
pay for food or for clothes. You get them for free. So if we get you
Or real
clothes or an
cheap.
outfit,
Or
real
real
cheap,
cheap.
it's free.
The only thing
Give me
I
a
buy,
dollar for this.
Thank you,
outfit.
Cecil County Public School
the only thing
education.
I'll buy new is boxers and white tees because in the
That's
summertime,
fine.
I mean,
That's
actually,
a
that's
nice
all I
white tee
wear.
right out the pack can
That's
kill a
all I
fit.
wear is white tees, bro. White tees and
gas
cargo
station
shorts
white
in the
tea.
summer.
Boy, top tea, gas station.
All right, what's your
4X.
card, bro?
Yeah, let's
Podcast.
go.
When you think about success,
Podcast.
who comes to mind and why?
What is it when you think about sex?
When you think
Success.
about success,
Success.
Success.
Go inside your body.
You're my
Yeah,
mind.
you know, obviously sex.
When was the last time I had sex?
Who
Shit.
comes to mind and why?
Success. Who comes in mind? Go ahead. Who's
Who
going?
you
first?
pick who goes first? Fucking Jerry. It's your
Well, I'm
card.
gonna go with Tyler. Tyler, I'm interested in your answer. When you think about success,
Who comes?
I got like 2 people, but fuck, man. Should I go with like
You go with both
it is
of them.
whatever your opinion
Alright.
is, not what ours
for
is.
like
Your opinion of success.
success for like full on potential wise of I say J. Cole, man, independent artist, has his own label. He's doing a lot for his community, a lot for Black Lives Matter, and he's kind of like Jacob in a way. He wears like cheap clothes, not really big clothes, and he doesn't have a big name, not a lot of drama. You see him
I
mixed
feel like
up.
he's an all natural.
He's just he's a very good and spiritual guy. And then I guess if real life, I would have to say my dad. And
Okay.
because
That's
he
a big one.
yeah, because he was big into addiction, 12 years clean, and now he's a foreman for construction,
That's a big deal.
yeah, and
Foreman's
he
a
worked
big. That's a,
yeah,
that's
he worked his way up, man. He gets paid a lot of money, and he has 3 cars. He loves cars, man. You would all love him too. He's just like me, except very, very, very simple man, very mature man. I very look up to him. That's what I view as success in 2 ways.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone?
You can pick who you want to.
Yeah. You
Oh,
bet.
popcorn
You
this
bet.
bitch.
Yeah.
Easy does it.
Easy does it. Me. I'll go with Tyler's template. A celebrity. Someone I think of when it comes to success like that is Jay-Z. Jay-Z's real fucking success.
Mm.
He's someone who's literally came from dope dealer to one of the richest black men on the planet. You know, he's gonna go down in history as one of the richest black men on the planet Earth. Not just America, not just the USA, not just North America.
Yeah,
Not just-
Earth.
yeah, him and Dre.
The
Not
whole-
just 2010s or
He's not,
20s.
because if you think about it, you know, some history is relayed and some history isn't, depending on your geographical location.
Yeah,
You know, so
he's
you think about all of the history they teach us, mainly is United States history, and then you got some world history. You know, you maybe have to take 2 classes of world history, but you'll take U.S. history all your life.
Yeah, you always do social studies, US.
But they'll know about Jay-Z no matter where you're at on
Bright
the
though.
fucking planet. You don't know about fucking Jay-Z.
Kind of like Kobe, man.
Yeah,
Basketball. Michael
exactly.
Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Or Michael Jackson.
or Michael Jackson.
But real reality person, someone I know, I have to say my Uncle Jamie. My Uncle Jamie, he's someone who went from living in a 2-bedroom apartment with him, my grandma, my 2 other uncles, my dad. You know, in a 2-bedroom apartment, you got 1 adult and 3 boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Growing up in the middle of the fucking hood, you know, and he went from that to owning a fucking mansion in Woodbury type shit. Like when I talk about I've seen this nigga get a bag, I see this nigga get a bag on a daily basis. He's like one of them, you know how you got that rich family member who's like, hey, if you ever come fuck with me, we can get on.
Right.
You know, you playing around, but I'm over here getting this money, and he's getting it legally. Like I'm
Right.
I'm seeing $100K legally.
Yeah.
I'm seeing an 827 credit score legally. Like this nigga's going crazy, bro.
Yeah, he worked his ass off.
Yeah, he's working his ass off. What he did is he you know, he fucking played sports in high school, real big sports guy. He was he has records at the high school I went to, Tartan
Oh,
High
yeah,
School.
Okay.
Yep, I went to Tartan. He has records there. Jamie Smith, you can go fucking look at the pictures up on the wall and
The
you'll find him.
names and all that
Yep,
shit. Yeah.
you'll find him. You'll go on the track thing outside, and his name is up on the fucking leaderboard as one of the fastest motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
You know, talk about state champ. Only time they won the state championship, him and my other uncle Dwayne was on the team. You know, so it made a big impact athletic wise, and then took that, went to college,
Did something with his life.
did something with his life. Didn't really use his college degree, but you know, he networked. That's one thing he really he figured out. He figured out his networking.
Yeah.
He was an entrepreneur, man. He
Yeah.
went and
That's
got
what
at
college
it.
is,
Yeah.
dog. I don't care, dude. If you pay all that
He
money
went-
for college and student loans just to meet people and network and learn their
Pretty
families
much.
and people, and then see how
He
you know what
went
I mean?
and
That's
got
all
he
it
went and
is.
got connections at college.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And you wonder why people take communications and sociology and
Yep.
shit like
And
that.
then
Bullshit.
From there, the college, he you know worked a couple bullshit jobs, got married, had a couple kids, and then he got in realtor. He was a realtor.
I was about to say,
He
really,
got really big into that. You know, he kicked off.
like Lil Bibby.
Yep, he
Yeah.
really kicked off with realtor or as a realtor, and after that, he used that to kind of like pay his bills while he went to he did his firefighter thing on the side. So he went to EMS school.
It's like Stipe a
Yeah,
little bit.
he went to exactly. He was a EMS, and then he went to a firefighter, and then after that he worked his way up, and now he's a fire chief.
Jack of all trades, man. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Now
for
he's a
real.
fire
He could
chief in
s-
St. Paul,
Don't even know
Frogtown.
some
He
say
didn't. You know, he might live in Woodbury, but he went back and helped his hood. That's what I
Dang,
fucking-
that's where it's
That's
at,
where he
though.
grew up. You know, one of the towns he grew up in was Frogtown, and now he's a black fire chief in Frogtown. Yeah, so you know,
That's-
it's real nice. It's nice to
I didn't
see.
even know that was possible.
It's
besides
nice
in,
to
like,
see
Baltimore.
him going back and helping. You know,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just
yeah,
advancing his
yeah.
own life,
Him going back
But
and
but
helping-
going back and helping.
That's
community,
that's what
yeah.
my dad does too, because he's an active member in NA, and he's trying to help his community, his friends, his other people that he was in addiction. with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And that's-
going
And
there,
so
yeah.
now he fucking bought a boat or something.
Yeah.
Now he
That's
went and bought a
nuts.
boat,
Yeah.
a yacht, and they're fucking doing cruises or like,
Cruises.
yeah, you know, rent the boat, $900 a day, and we'll take you where you want to go. You know, we can go fishing or we can go around the whatchamacallit.
That's
You know, what do you
genius.
want to do?
That's
Oh, yeah,
genius,
bro.
Entrepreneurship,
Yeah, but now he's
Oh,
been
yeah.
down in Florida, fucking working his ass off, bro. And that's one thing. That's one thing I fucking love about him. Because when I first hit him up, I was like, damn. Well, when he first started doing it, I was like, damn, you in Florida a lot, bro. Damn, you vacate like a motherfucker. He's like, nah, man, I'm out here working. You know, I was like, what you mean? Every time I see you, you on that boat? He goes, yeah, I'm out here working.
Job, yeah.
You know, well, I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm taking these motherfucking people out on this motherfucking ocean in this boat and charging their ass X amount of dollars, and I'm working.
Genius.
So
Did
he
you do
out
like
here,
fishing trips too? Like
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
he's like starting to maybe want to get in. He's
He
dipped his
should,
toe.
bro. Commercial fishing.
He's
man, he
dipped his
should.
toe in that, but it's little.
Competitive.
There's an
It's
insurance
competitive.
thing.
Insurance.
It's
It's that
competitive.
part, like the legal part of that. He's like too much stress.
And the competitiveness is crazy.
So what he'll
Down
do,
in
what
Florida
he does
especially.
is he like, you know, he kind of goes through channels from city to city, pretty much, and you know what they'll do is they'll maybe take you out 25 miles out, maybe like 10 miles out, just like around the cities. You know, they'll go at the canals. You know how you go around. I don't know if you guys ever been to Florida,
Yeah.
but you know how you can go literally certain city. You can go from city to city to city, all on the side on the ocean, pretty
Oh, he
much.
lives on
And
Chesapeake
while you're
Bay,
going,
bro,
and while
yeah.
you're going, you're seeing the sights and going to a couple islands, and they got sandbars and taking the shit like
I was
that.
gonna say Sandbar.
And,
Ocean City was like that where I live, man. You could literally go
What's
out.
And so
Side
that's what he
flat.
does. He kind of like he pretty much takes groups of people out,
But like
go
you
get them
said,
drunk. You
that's
know, it's
hella
really nice.
competitive, bro.
He should
Hella
put
competitive.
some gambling on his boat.
Huh?
Never be.
He should put some gambling on his boat too.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta go so far out.
That's the
You
last
know
one.
what I mean?
Oh, never mind, man.
You
Oh,
gotta,
yeah, it has-
you gotta go.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta go so far out for the gambling or get a license. I don't really think it'd be.
I think he's just trying to keep it real low key right
I
now.
would
He's
just keep it
kinda-
like
this-
Keep it simple, trying
he's
to
testing
master
simple,
it, master
testing
that.
He's
and then-
exactly. He's kind of working on his fundamentals.
I would keep it private and keep the human touch to it, because then you get more business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can charge more too for that friendly touch.
By the way,
But,
podcasts. Use the code HOK 2021.
Oh,
I'm
look at
already
you,
getting
bro.
that, man.
But
It's
I
a
think
job interview.
go ahead
man.
and
What are you doing, bro?
you go, Jacko.
Ed, oh, popcorn.
So when I think of success, who comes to mind? That one's difficult for me because I'm very selfish, and that's one of my biggest flaws. And I'm just putting it out there. So I really have a hard time looking up to people. And I'm, you know, there's a long list of reasons why, but if I had to pick,
I have to respect the self-confidence, though.
it's really difficult to pick a celebrity because I like celebrities. I listen to a lot of music. I watch a lot of movies.
Idolization.
Fuck a celebrity, bro. Who do you think about the people you watch on YouTube? What are you like the
Well,
ones
yeah,
that
like
those- I would
that
consider
make-
consider those people celebrities.
But no, I mean like the ones that live out and build
And
stuff
idol- yeah.
and do that stuff.
Well, they
themselves.
they're big.
Like-
I guess they become
What's that big fat white boy's name? Chester. It's like
Oh, Teddy Swims.
no. He works on cars. He works on cars.
Chris
Like
Dixon?
Chester
Oh, Chester.
Wallace or something like
I
that.
don't know.
What about that white guy with the
But-
dreads?
Bro,
He
he
looks-
he
but-
fucking he put. Hold on, this guy.
Right.
I'm gonna show him after the podcast. I just want to leave him with this because I can't not say this. He put tracks on a Ford Raptor.
Yeah, like snowmobile tracks or like tank tracks.
Tank tracks. Best thing ever. We'll talk about it after the podcast.
That's
But I
like
just want you to
monster
prop
garage,
just. Or he put a Cummins in a Ford.
In a Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh, I know who it is.
Oh,
I've seen the Cummins in the Mustang. I know who that is.
That's crazy.
You know, when I
Big
see
white
these
boy
people,
from.
I see these people and they are inspiring. But when I think of success, I don't particularly. Nobody really comes to mind. So it's hard. That's why I'm just saying it's hard.
Yeah,
for me. I've
definition
thought about it this
was
whole
your
time when you guys
definition.
were talking. If I did have to choose a celebrity or something that I watched or looked up to and I learned a lot from, I would have to say Chris Fix.
Right.
Because I don't know a lot about his backstory, but I learned a lot from his channel, and he's one of my main influences and main teachers who made me the mechanic I am today. So shout outs to him for helping me succeed because he was successful. So his success brought me success. So that's my shout out for when I think of success, who I think of it. And when it comes to the template, a celebrity and somebody we know. So that's my celebrity. Shout out Chris Fix, your channel. Great channel, great content. Very matter of fact, very in depth, very noteworthy. Then when it comes to personal people, that's also very hard for me because I've had a lot of failures in my life. And I see a lot of people that I relate to, and I see a lot of us as equals. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it turns out to be. So logically, rationally, I struggle with this topic in general. So when I think of success, like I said, I'm a very selfish person. I'm gonna think of myself. I came from rags. I came from the hood. I came from a drug addict, single parent, with the other parent doing their own thing, and it didn't cripple me. And I'm not successful yet. I'm sustainable. I'm efficient and content, but I'm striving for more. So like I will be successful, and I see that for my future. So I do look up to who I can be and what I'm trying to become. So that's
That's fine.
If
you want to say you,
if
you want to say you,
It's
that's
your
fine.
definition, bro. It's your
because
opinion.
I know what
Nigga,
I'm
let
capable
your
of.
nuts
I
hang.
know
That's
what
why
I'm
I strive though.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I know,
Everyone should be like that.
Like
man.
like for the first time in my life, I shut up and just listened.
Well, I found myself, and I'm not giving up on myself. I could have pulled the
You see
trigger
the
many
potential.
times. Yeah, and I know what I'm capable of, and I'm going to achieve what I want to achieve.
That should be your answer.
I've conquered a lot of fears in my life, blah blah blah, and I am where I am today. In part due to a lot of people who helped support me when I was low, but at the same time because I didn't give up.
Yeah.
So to anybody who's out there struggling, that just a little message to anybody that may be watching this part. Yes, it sounds very selfish and very, it's all about me type stuff, but you have to put yourself as an important person in your life. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
And doing that is a hard process. It wasn't an easy process for me. I don't know anybody else who would say that it is an easy process. It's something that's very difficult, but it's worth the journey.
It ain't always IZZY-DUZ-IT,
Yeah, you got one life, figure out what you want to live it for.
Sometimes you gotta grind it out.
Dr. Swells.
Dr. Swells. Swell it up.
I mean, that's a story. If you're gonna do it by that template, dude, I guess like celebrity wise, I was always like, my two biggest things was boxing and my grandfather. So celebrity wise, it's gonna be like Sugar Ray, or Muhammad. And probably the time between those two, or I say Cassius because I don't like that whole Muhammad phase. I like the old Cassius play when he talked a bunch of shit. I mean, I don't mind the whole movie.
He talked a bunch of shit.
You know what I mean? But that boy, I mean, he did, but it was like
He was inviting people's ears.
That time it was like he kind of talked shit for Allah.
there was a message behind it.
He talked
Cassius
shit for the
play was
Muslims.
like Jacob said for himself.
What
You
about
know what I
Mike
mean?
Tyson?
Like he was raised by a strict dad, and some fucking drugs and shit in his family, and then fucking turned it around, became a boxer, became a fucking great fucking amateur boxer.
The best.
You know what I mean? And then did what he did with the great fights, rumble in the jungle and shit. Fuck, I already said I wasn't gonna hit this.
Look at Mike Tyson too, though. You can look at his story.
Yeah, but that I see where Jacob comes from on that outlook. Like I idolize the way he looked at himself and how he felt about himself.
Yeah.
And then Sugar Ray, because he was always calm and you never heard a lot of shit about him.
Yeah,
He was also a shit talker too, though.
Sugar Ray,
Like,
yeah.
he
could.
was
He was a
sweet.
pretty boy talker.
Exactly.
He was like, oh yeah, you mad? You won't even touch
He gonna
my
knock
pretty
you
face.
out in the
I'm
most
gonna fuck
beautiful
you
way.
up. I'm gonna fuck you up, and then I'm gonna get your bitch.
So money played.
Yo, and then you know what I mean, for the whole personal thing, like I guess like besides my grandfather, because I always looked up to him. He had some fucked up shit wrong with him, but he was just always there for his kids and shit, and for us grandkids. But I like my friends are really what I think are always. I mean, who I look at are always successful because like I look at a lot of my friends that like were drug addicts that come up and you know what I mean. Sorry,
Came from shitty.
you know what I mean. Fucking that came
You
from
can just
shit.
throw it in the tin. That's the ashtray.
that they came from like, you know what I mean, fucking felonies, you know what I mean, hardcore heroin addicts, fucking armed robberies, and then turn their fucking life around, and you know what I mean, got a job, or it's like, you know what I mean, house and the car, kids, they're, you know what I mean, I watch them literally on it, just that shit, like, I love seeing that shit. So it's my, you know what I mean, even you guys, you know what I mean, just like when we were at the fucking playground, we like seeing all of us there with our kids and shit like that. That to me is success. Like that, I'd rather see that shit for real. But I mean, celebrity wise, yeah, I always look at them like that. That was mine is like how you kind of how you look at it. You know what I mean, you should more or less, you shouldn't look at other people to value what success is. It should be whatever you set your mind to and you achieve. Because no one, like he said, no one else is gonna help you get there. Somebody, I mean, they can, but inevitably you have to be the one to put
Your
yourself
success is
there.
different from
Yeah,
everybody.
because really, if
Like
you
everybody
gave me
has
my
a success story.
exactly, yeah. Because you know what I mean. I could grind my way from the bottom and be like, I'm the one that did it, or I could be like when fucking Trump said some crazy shit when he was like, oh, I got $1 million loan from my dad. That to me is driving off of someone else's success. Yeah. Yes, you went out on your own and that granted you
Made
an
that
ability.
million into a billion.
Yeah, so I mean, you're a hardcore
made
fucking
a
dealer. You know what I
million
mean? You flipped that motherfucker real quick, but in the same sense, you took that was a leg up. You know what I mean? Like some people that didn't have that was more successful. You weren't successful. You were just lucky. But yeah,
That was a great
that's
topic.
my-
That was a great topic.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a good one. That was a good pick, bro.
So that was your card. Same thing, you guys.
Should the white boy with the white card go next?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only got the other white card, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I don't white one.
Share your greatest
Not
fears. Or your greatest fear. Share your greatest fear, singular.
That's you first, right?
Yeah,
No, I have popcorn somewhere.
Or no, yeah.
I'll go Justin.
Well, because Justin had to go. Or no, you did
Justin
go
went
first. You
last.
popcorn. So yeah, you get to choose.
I want
Yeah.
Justin because he just had the momentum.
Fear wise, greatest fear.
Greatest fear, man. What's your greatest fear? Me. In your room.
Yeah, besides Tyler.
Besides, like that, like fucking foo shit, where it's like some clowns, because I am.
Right.
No,
like,
that's
fighters.
the fear.
That's the
That's
fear.
what we want.
That's what we
That-
want.
That's
that
the
to me-
foo shit is what we
Some
want.
That's-
John Wayne
nah,
Gacy.
like,
You know?
nah, yo,
That's
the greatest fear.
we
Let me,
want the foo
my
shit.
greatest fear is like my girl fucking dying during pregnancy. That is my greatest fear.
Fucker, I was gonna say.
That was.
How the
I'm
fuck
just
you steal my
saying, bro.
goddamn answer?
I don't mean
Oh,
to like put. I didn't mean to take it, but that is I
Final
have seen
answer is
so
clown.
many Lifetime bullshit
Final answer.
movies, bro, and
Wow.
Hallmarks and shit from like,
Right?
and we're just.
It'd be the
stories-
fucking home.
And it just-
It'd be the
it kills
shit
me.
they have
Well,
you watch.
childbirth is not a joke. Man.
It
a
is
lot of
not,
people,
bro.
a lot of people hate on their baby mamas, but it's like,
Bro.
dude, she sacrificed so much.
So
for
much.
it.
Bro,
It
get me
was
wrong.
just me and
I
nursing
just,
the girl.
I fuck you
I'm,
buttoned
like,
right
holding
now,
the leg.
and I can't, like, but yeah, I respect it. That's like, honestly, that's my biggest fear. That
Kale's like, don't look at it. Look up. The whole time, look up. Just look up. My girl's just like, look up the whole time. And I'm
well, it's
like,
okay. It's like, what do you?
I'm worried. I gotta look. She's like, no.
What
I
do
don't
you-
care what happens.
What do you end up telling your? What do you tell your
I
kid,
have to
bro?
look.
Like, what do you do? Like, when they're like, yo, how, like,
Right.
mother, like, what was she like?
What was it
happened?
like? Oh, I had to look up and,
And then,
the whole
and
time.
then, real talk. How am I gonna feel? Because I could have some type of hostility towards
Towards the
that
kid.
kid because it's like, yo, you took the love of my life away.
I saw the
But you
placenta.
gave me, you know what I mean, this great gift.
No,
but
the active-
I've seen that. I've literally seen kids that have been treated like that, bro. It's fucking crazy.
worse.
Child called it type shit.
Oh, that's a great book.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that book was real good
That
when I was
was
in
a
middle
great book.
school.
But that's some like fucking fuck you type.
That
shit,
is.
man.
That's
Children
some
are-
that Netflix documentary.
That's a good
That
one.
Netflix
But that-
documentary with the young Mexican boy and like his two
Oh, I know
parents.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's so sad. I watched that right when I had my daughter, and I was like,
Let's
oh,
not talk about that. I don't want to cry.
no, bro, right?
That's
All right,
true.
Justin, pick something
All right.
else.
I'm gonna go Jackal.
Yeah, cool.
Greatest fear.
Yeah.
Right now, it's very specific. I try to go through my fears on like a bucket list type deal. I try to face them and conquer them and move on. Because I don't like fear being a part of my life. I feel like it's inevitable. It happens, but it's not necessary, and it cripples people. So, greatest fear right now is fear of the unknown. I'm not like I'm ready to die, but I'm not sure what's on the other side. So it's still scary because nobody can tell you, and you can't predict it. You can't know it. You can't understand it.
Until
It's inevitable. you're gonna face it.
Yeah.
So I've just been meditating on that a lot.
I lay up at night and think about that shit, bro. Yeah, I shit you not. I'll be
Yeah.
like, bro, like, cause like you said, like the only
I
thing
feel
you
like
could
that-
ask is people that die and come back
Like,
That's what he's thinking about. You ever catch him outside when he's standing on a fucking.
on the porch.
yeah, bro, my windows
Contemplate, yo, because you have the perfect look, because you'll cross your legs, you'll do this, and you'll just fucking Captain Morgan.
Barefoot
style
in the
stuff.
snow.
And I'll be like, look at Jackal out there. She's hooking up this, or just you'll lay down on it. I'll catch your ass.
Fucking-
Like, scare the shit out of me at that. Like, I'll look out.
Is he dead?
Yeah, because I'll see him pop up and like, what the fuck?
911. I'm not 100% sure, but you gotta check up on
You
my
catch him
homie.
like when you get up in the middle of the night to get that fucking nice cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're out there drinking and you're like, I got a little, my blinds are fucked up. So literally, like, if you stand in a certain position, you can see Jackal shit perfectly.
Yeah, that's how our
Like,
curtains are.
and I'm just
That's
like,
all what
you
a
can
room
see in
is.
the
That's
heart,
all I
yeah.
and I'm like looking, and this nigga's just like,
There's
and I'm like,
I'm a ponderer, dude. I think about shit a lot. Like I'm a
Christian
deep thought.
Ponder.
Yeah.
I'm a deep thought in general. Bro.
No.
Any
the
topic
first
you can
couple
throw
times
out,
you
I'm a
scared the
deep
fuck
thought.
out of me, bro. I thought you were looking.
Right,
I'm
like
trying to get the fuck up right now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking in the cut.
she's got the
I-
Bible.
I'm in,
Bible
bro,
in the
bro,
hand.
I'm in the cut. Like, hey, do you see someone on top of Jackal's thing? And she goes, who the fuck is Jackal? I'm sorry, Jacob.
Yeah,
Look on Jacob's fucking. Look on Jacob's fucking balcony right now. She's like, yeah, it looks like it's fucking Jacob. Let me see it. It's fucking Jacob.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
I'm
a
like,
deep thought, man.
okay, man, I thought that was a fucking demon.
There's no
Who
fucking.
the fuck
He put the
up
red
outta
dot
here?
down and everything.
Woo!
He's like,
Put the
all
sticky on.
right.
Hold on.
Me and Jack will have had those nights.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a deep thought.
He told us
I
about
was
it.
scared of heights. I went and jumped out of a plane. That's how I am.
Was
I
it the
try to-
ledge or the height?
No,
Was
it was
the-
a fucking.
It was the ledge.
It-
Or,
it'd be
Uh,
the
Or
ledge
it's
for me.
probably-
It's
it's the
falling.
ledge for me.
It's
the
the,
ledge.
it's the height
For me, it's
falling.
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 Yeah.
It
It's
is.
like-
I don't like that
That's the
feeling.
ledge.
I like
Yeah.
that slide, bro.
Well,
Bro.
because what it is about
I got
that
one
that
of these.
fear, if I dive into it, what the fear was is the loss of control. I
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
fear. I had a big fear of that too for a long time, and that was something I recently let go of within the past 4 years.
Kind of like roller coasters. You don't have control of that.
Yeah, it's a fear of control because right now I'm on the ground. I can control my environment. I can control my body. I can cling on
Yeah.
to something. I'm safe. I'm in a very safe spot. I'm in control.
Yeah.
But when you're falling 4,000 feet in the air, 3 miles up,
Nothing
you don't
you
have
can
anything
do,
to grab
yeah.
onto. You can literally not control anything. You
But
just-
That's some
You know,
blind
after
faith,
the-
bro.
but
You're putting
after-
blind faith in a ripcord. Real talk. That's all you
What
know.
about after though? Was it an amazing experience?
absolutely do it
Okay.
again.
I would-
Yes, I would
okay.
do
We're
it
gonna have to
again.
do
I
that.
want
Is
to.
it
I want
easier to
to.
climb a ladder
We're
now? Like you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I didn't.
He does the
I was a-
backflip.
I was a daredevil to begin with, so I would
Yeah.
always push myself. I jumped off the roof. I
You should
skateboarded
have
off the
seen
roof.
me.
I took a BMX bike.
I
off the
don't
roof.
know if
You
I
know,
I
can do
climbed
that
trees
shit.
all the way to the tippy
climbed-
top
I
until
did
they
that
bent
shit
in the
too,
wind,
but-
dude. Until they fucking swayed in the wind, and
There
you're
was a certain.
clinging onto the branches and the bark, fingernails digging in because it's swaying. You don't know when it's gonna break or if it'll break.
Yeah.
And you're ready.
So
for
that
it,
was
right?
me growing up, and then I was still afraid of heights, even though I did that shit because I was in control.
Yeah.
I knew this branch holds my weight. This branch doesn't. I'd break it on purpose to get it out of my way, and I'd hold on to the stub closest to the trunk, which was I was very strategic. about
You're
conquering
rock
that
climbing
fear.
that motherfucker.
But at the end of the day, when you're 3 miles in the air and you got
can't do
nothing to hold
shit
on
about
to,
that.
that was a different experience. That was something like, but yeah, I'm a fear conqueror. I'm scared to death right now. Not like to the point where like I don't know how to deal with myself. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like that's one of the things where I need to meditate more and I need to become more comfortable with because it is inevitable for everybody who's born.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I want to be able to be at a level of calm and comfortability for that time. If that time comes when my son's of age to understand and comprehend, he says, "Dad, I see you dying, man. What's gonna happen? Like, what am I gonna deal with? I mean, like, dude, this is." Then I want to be able to pass on my comfort in that moment
Cheer your child.
to
yeah,
him,
yeah.
so he can have my piece
That's real.
of information, and then he can come up with his own piece. So yeah, I'm a ponderer, dude. I think too much. So biggest fear. Go ahead. I gotta get. I'll talk for hours.
Me, my biggest fear.
Very
Oh, yeah, it is scary though. I
I'm
never
not
really thought
comfortable with
about
that thought.
I don't
I'm not
even think
comfortable-
about
I'm
it.
not
Now that you
comfortable.
just said that, I haven't even really thought
I've
about
thought of it.
I
have
thought about
of
it.
it, but I'm not comfortable with it. Fuck that.
I'm not
Especially
comfortable
with
with
my
that
girl
period,
pregnant
though.
right now,
That
bro.
shit keeps me alive for real, dude. Like,
Right,
I don't,
though.
I would do anything to not see that.
It'd be
But-
like the little things like at home, like I don't know, sometimes she'll be like, ah, I'd be like,
Bro,
whoa,
what happened?
What's wrong with
She,
Right.
with the whole
Heart
putting
attack?
things
Just
in
a little
her mouth.
cry.
Oh, that I'm so terrified of the choking. I guess I never thought of that.
Yeah, or
That's
like if
Halo's
you ever
biggest
catch a
fear.
kid choking,
That is
and you're like, oh my
Biggest
god,
fear,
oh,
choking.
yeah. I hear a cough. I'm like,
put your
alert.
fucking hands up.
But you need water, right here, go.
I had to learn with Josephine because she copies us because my mom coughs. You know what I mean? So
It'd be
she
like,
but she sticks her fingers down her throat. So I'm like, fuck, I look over, see her choking and her
Josephine's
doing it to
my
herself.
girl, dude. I miss that
She's
time.
a masochist, bro. I should have named her Maz from Mazikeen.
Yeah.
Lucifer. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, but that's mine personally.
That is a big fear. I never thought about that.
I'll fucking go. You along the left, right?
Times left.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you went for it.
Right. So I guess it'd be like either be stranded in the middle of the ocean or like deep dark open water. Like if I have
Hate
a
Let's
those.
not
I never even
fucking
thought
talk
about that.
I do hate those.
Let's
Oh
not
my
even
God.
talk about that
Bro,
fear.
Mario,
Bro,
or
bro,
the
bro.
war
That's one of those other
Bro, like
things
you're on
you
a
don't have
raft.
control, bro.
Right.
You're not it.
You're on a
we're
raft,
not
no food,
fish
no water.
creatures. We're not water.
The next thing you know, you see a big ass.
If I had a desert eagle right there.
Now let me
Easy
ask you.
answer.
Now let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
I couldn't.
Let me ask you a question. Now I just thought about this. My boy
Yeah.
has this fucking game where it's a VR game, and he's like, "Bro, just play it, dude. It's
Is it
that
like
deep
Raft?
water one. It's that deep water one where you can look, and you know what I mean. There's huge. It's just too real. You know what I
No.
mean? I was like, he was like, "Yo, would you play it?" And I'm like, "No," because even when we went to the IMAX theaters, the big fucking wide ones, where they do
Yeah.
like the
Ooh.
underwater adventure and stuff, I was
Yeah.
hyperventilating.
Right.
Because that to me is like your fear of the unknown. I don't
Don't
know.
know
We
what
don't know what's down
what's-
there,
what-
bro.
Right.
Well,
Shit,
that
dude,
Cthulhu song, that
Something,
Call of
something
Cthulhu-
can blend in until it's right here.
Yes,
Dude, a box
yeah.
jellyfish? You
Yeah.
ain't seeing that until it's too late. You know?
Exactly.
47 meters down, the movie right there.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that
no,
movie.
no.
My friends made me. I was standing up watching the whole time, and then at the end scene where they're like the girl's kind of like looking
She's
up.
almost getting away.
But yeah, she's
Yeah.
almost getting away. There's like a deep open water. Then a shark pulls up. Bro, greatest fear right there. I threw up. Not even like
That
I
is,
threw
I
up.
believe
I was like,
it. I believe it.
I was like, I knew that shit. What happened? They had to take me out of biology class. No, I remember they take me out of like biology class because it's like we're learning about deep water life and all that. And I'm literally like having a panic attack in 8th grade, and no one really knew what panic
Everyone's
attacks
like, bro,
were.
what the fuck are you
I'm like,
doing?
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Why
Oh
are
my
you-
god!
why are you
I'm like,
freaking out?
Stop shaking. What
If
is
you're
wrong
like,
with
I don't
you?
want to watch this fucking movie. Turn this fucking movie off. Can I go somewhere else? No, Tyler, sit down. You're
That's
all
why-
right.
so I failed biology. I failed the first like quarter biology because it was deep sea life because I would stare at my paper the whole time.
Yeah, I bet. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
why I don't like
terrible.
aquariums.
That's a good one. That's one fear I haven't
Yeah.
faced, and I don't know if I will.
I
It's on my
fucking
bucket
do.
list, but it's way at the bottom. So I'm
diving?
just like, I hope I die.
I don't now
Oh
see.
my
No,
I
hold
hope I die
on.
before I get to this point where I'm like,
Now
already
we
done
went
everything
to
else.
No,
I did all.
scuba diving or I'll do snorkeling. I don't know if I'll do scuba diving because that's if I can't
Jump
see
in
the
the
bottom,
bottom.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Not
I
doing
can't
it.
read I can't read the flood because of that fear.
it wasn't
Alright.
that one.
So we did the fear thing.
You got a
You
popcorn.
did the other one. What was
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, no, I'm done. That card's
Successful?
done.
His was a success. His
Successful.
was
What's
fear.
fear?
He's got to pass it.
You gotta
Where you wanted
pass
to
it.
go next?
I was just going order, too.
All right.
If you come.
If I come on.
What?
That's what it sounded
Pause.
like.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
It did sound like that.
Last
bro.
time it was
I
like,
got
last
By
time what did he say?
podcast.
What did he say?
Code
Great
HO
brass.
HOK.
What did he say last time? He was like, if I can be in a non
Oh no, he
Not
said we don't fuck
podcast.
women here.
Non-physical.
Remember that? Remember when
Non-physical.
we
I
were
could be
talking
a sugar baby. I mean,
non-physical
that
male
gay
sugar
shit.
baby.
no hate speech. No hate speech.
No hate speech, yeah.
La 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 la.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Someone
There's
started
that
playing
other
the
one where
Beatles.
we were talking about mechanic stuff. And it's like, oh, so y'all don't fuck over women. Justin's like, no, we don't fuck women. I was like, Justin, stop it, bro. Of course we do.
I took you out of the closet for one day, man. Get back in there.
All right. So, if you were to
Justin.
die,
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, I remember it.
We don't fuck women,
I
right?
watched the shit back
Yeah.
all the time, so I
Hey,
What
remember.
you
man.
say, man? We won't let
We
you
don't
live it down.
discriminate. I don't.
So if you die,
Yeah, the death is a hot topic, I guess. If you die, but you get to come back as a person or a thing, what do you think it would be?
Bro.
what
A
would it
person
be?
or a thing?
Bro, this is the one question I didn't have an answer for.
Izzy, go first. Actually, Justin, you look like you're deep in thought. Who the fuck's ready?
No,
I'm ready.
All right, Izzy, go ahead.
I'm
Go
ready.
ahead.
Yeah,
I'm glad I said
yeah,
it.
I wanna
I
hear-
felt you were ready.
Me?
I
That's
felt
why
like
said it
Izzy was
first.
ready the moment you said it earlier. He's
That's
still
why I
gonna
was-
say what the
okay,
Me,
that's why I
I'm
said
switching
your
it up
name
a little
first.
bit.
All
I'm
right.
switching it up a little
If
bit.
you're to die and
I'm
come
gonna
back
switch
to
it
a
up a little
person
bit.
or
You
a
know,
thing.
I made a joke earlier. I'm not gonna do it. Dead ass. Personally, if I got to like come back as die and got to come back as something. I'm serious, but like all I can think about is like being a button on Meg Thee Stallion's ass.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
Dead ass, bro.
don't
Like,
disagree.
or like fucking, you know that little rose toy all the bitches is fucking with nowadays? There's all right, I'm gonna put you on game if you want to get something for your girl. There's this little sex toy that came out nowadays. It's a little rose, and then they got a little ice cream cone, and what it's like fucking.
An ice cream? Wait. There's a
Yeah.
rose with an ice cream.
No,
cone.
there's a
Hold on.
rose, and then there's an ice cream cone, and at the end, it's like just a little suction, and fucking. I don't know how girls
Little
sex toys
vacuum.
work. Yeah. Anyways, but
They're
it's
weird
the
as shit. Yeah, that thing. Yeah,
I just want to be like one of the toys.
Tyler's
that-
like
Look at all
mental
the
nude.
juices. Ew. What the
that or
fuck?
Goku. That or Goku.
Ah, he's got the hami hami yan. He's got the
Now,
little
we gonna
suction
do
part at the
the
end.
real realm, or we doing the real like how
Orgasm!
It's like hami.
It's
They call me
fucking-
the Clip Master Goku. I'm a
it's
good
a
man.
girl doing the Akigo.
Yeah.
Just weeb paradise.
I just want to be a fucking webcam to them fucking girls on Pornhub. The ones that do
Or,
the fucking
I'm an
web
accountant.
things. Yeah.
I have a full-time job as an accountant.
Oh,
an accountant.
bro.
Okay.
I think I got a
Very
perfect
good.
answer.
All right. I feel like you can go next then, mister.
Johnny Sins.
Damn.
That's what you want to come back as?
You want to come back as like a fucking 40-year-old guy?
Who's Johnny Sins?
50-year-old
Who is that?
dude? I think he's 50.
Look him up, boys. I'll
He'll
save
be
your
dead
life.
before you, though.
Don't care, man. He lived his life to the fullest.
That man does a
Only
lot.
thing I want to know, just tell me so we don't have to look it up.
Pornhub, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh
He's
damn.
the-
He
is
is
he
the
the white
man.
doctor?
He is the man
Is
of
he
the
the
man
doctor?
of the
He's a
generation of the
firefighter?
20 of the
Look at-
2000s.
He's
Look
played
at-
every character, bro.
You want to be a young Johnny Sims?
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying. What do you mean? You just
bro.
want to be reincarnated as
Look
a
at
man.
Jackal.
Bro, you
He's
could
like-
be a little Johnny. Little Johnny.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I
understand.
can watch Pornhub anytime I want. Now is who I am. Why would I come back as that? All I'm thinking of is like, you guys and your sex toys, dude. I've had lots of sex. I've played with sex toys with my girls. Like,
If I could be an
I'm
animal,
good
though,
with that.
I'd be like a rich person's dog.
Yeah, but
like,
like
here's-
Meg Thee Stallion though.
I feel like I'm old.
Yeah, right. Just to beat a sweat.
Bro,
on
I'm
the
Johnny
back of
Sins,
her ass.
bro.
That's what you want to come back.
He
as.
fucks
Why?
women that.
I really don't like Megan Stein, just to be honest. I really don't.
That's a dude.
Not a fan.
No, it's not.
I know. I'm just like when people say
She
that.
does
It
look
cracks
like a
me
guy.
up. I'm like, that's definitely not a fucking dude.
You ever seen
Where
the
is he
Crybaby
taking
Challenge?
Huh?
You ever seen the Crybaby Challenge?
Nah, I see what
What, bro?
Where's LeBron?
He's not up
Kobe's
there.
better. Kobe's the GOAT. And LeBron got to win 2 more before he gets put up on my wall.
LeBron.
So you want to
The-
come
the-
back as
the-
what?
the-
So
Michael
you
Jordan's the
wanna come
greatest
back as
Who do you
player.
pass it to? We're not
Oh.
talking about sports.
Yeah.
We already did that.
I passed it. You said Johnny Sins you. Who you coming back as if you die? Or what?
I honestly
Or what?
anything,
Person or a thing?
anything. Well, honestly, like an eagle or something that flies. I want to know the feeling of being able to fly. Like anytime you want. I'm dead ass, bro. I feel like that'd be the coolest shit in the world.
Good
Like, if
answer.
people like when you said Goku,
Good
the only
answer.
reason I would ever come back as like an anime character like that is because my biggest thing was I'd always look out the window and just stare at birds and just watch.
What was
them
that
fly.
Will Smith movie that where he was like a superhero? But he was
Hancock.
Hancock,
I mean,
man.
I think
I feel like
it would be
he
funny
would
shit.
come back as like a hummingbird.
I would love that. I would do.
You got a hummingbird vibe, bro.
Yeah, I
You do
probably
got
would,
a
dude.
hummingbird
I
vibe.
would. I can feel. I feel
Just
you
stuck
on
in
that.
that sweet
Or
juice of
woodpecker.
those flowers.
Fuck.
He's a big woodpecker vibe.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I
Maybe
would. I
he is
would.
annoying.
You know,
I was getting ready to say.
No,
I
he
would
don't
annoy
fuck
the
women.
Fuck out of everybody. And
You be
I
going
only
up-
fuck dudes.
You be
Remember
going up to
that.
those flowers,
Well,
dude.
shout out to the
Nah, it's the-
You be going up to those flowers.
It's the hummingbird for sure.
What is this? High C? I remember.
No,
I remember
actually,
this.
PCP?
actually, more like a turkey or a pheasant vibe or
Oh
a
shit.
fucking
Now,
pheasant.
now
Yeah, bro. When you get mad,
Now,
you
he got
gobble.
foul.
now
with it.
back where, all right. Now back
got
home where I
foul
lived,
where
we
you
had
can almost fly.
peacocks.
You can
bro.
almost fly.
No, we had peacocks.
like,
I would
bro,
take a
it's a
peacock.
little too
They
No,
live-
you're not a peacock.
Penguin. Penguin.
That's a
You eat
foul.
penguin.
That's like a
Penguin.
Don't
You
give
see
me
him,
you're a
waffle,
penguin.
bro.
You see him
Yeah.
walking from the store.
Penguin.
Karma, yeah,
You're a
Karma would do
penguin.
that.
He's
to
got
me.
the bag on his
You're a
hand.
penguin.
Karma would be like, you know what? Since she loved penguins and you kind of, because you know what? When I
You're
was
a
a kid,
fucking
Pebble,
penguin.
Yeah, Pebble, Pebble and the Penguin, or Penguin and the Pebble, whatever that movie.
No one
was.
really likes penguins.
Peppy the pig.
Dude, I used to love
Peppa the
penguins.
pig.
Peppa the pig.
No,
You ever
that's
looked at a front
creepy,
page
bro.
picture of her?
Stop it. Stop. Oh.
Look, Peppa, I can whistle.
Oh, my little cousin showed me that. Yeah. Oh, that's like that Shrek thing. Oh.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Oh, stop.
My daughter loves that movie, by the way.
I know. That's what
All right, so what did you say?
mine was like any
And
like a
you-
bird.
bird.
Something flying like a bird. I think
So
bird
what you-
honestly was pretty good, but I like that. So jackal. No.
What are you
yeah.
coming
Jackal.
back
It's
as?
Jackal.
Yeah.
A fucking wrench.
He's
He's coming back as a 10
He said, "I'll
millimeter.
never stop working on cars."
He's coming back as a 10 millimeter.
You know, for real, he's gonna be lost forever in Narnia.
Just
Gonna be
thinking
eaten
about
by
you.
a fucking
What
goat.
was I hallucinating?
He's like, dude, did I just get picked
Where
up
am
by
I
a
at?
half fucking goat? What the fuck just happened?
Next thing you know,
All I'm
some
saying-
white bitch is feeding you candy and shit.
You can't think of another answer, man.
Well, no.
What
I-
would you
Thomas,
Yo, 'cause, yeah, 'cause I don't-
Thomas.
what is your outlook on that? What would you want?
When he throws a snowball?
Because that's
Stop
what I,
it.
Hold
I
on, let
personally
him, let,
believe
let,
in.
let him answer. Sorry, we were just...
Yeah, I personally believe in that reincarnation shit. So, what is that?
Mine sucks, dude.
We want to come back as a fucking worm or something?
What is it, man? Say it. Say whatever in your mind. Don't even think. Go.
Carbon atom.
Shut the
What the fuck?
He was
An
right.
atom
You were
of
right.
carbon
This shit
because
was-
because
You
it
said
doesn't
right.
die ever. It lives long. How do you date
This is
old?
the fear of
How
dying.
do you
Yeah,
date-
you
how do you
carbon it,
date
yeah.
old things?
It's carbon dated.
You carbon date it. So why would I?
Because it's
not
an
carbon-
everlasting.
Because then I would see everything. I would see all of mankind's rise and falls, and if there are aliens or
I feel like you-
It's like that
I feel like
movie.
you-
I would see all that
It's
shit
like
from a
that
microscopic
movie where the
level.
girl sees
So
everything
everything is an
at
IMAX theater because I'm just like.
Yeah, but your biggest fear is seeing your kid
It's-
die, and you'd have to come
I'd have
back
to
to
see
watch
that.
your kid die.
But that's part of it. That's part of the enjoyment because I'm facing everything I don't want to, and at the same time, I'm seeing it for what it is, and at the same time, it's fulfilling.
Okay, I give him
guess,
that.
yeah, I can feel that, dude.
You give him
I
that.
guess
It
that's
sucks.
not- yeah.
You always
But-
have a left field answer, bro.
Fuck that.
You always have a left field
Totally
answer.
fuck.
He's always
And we'd
been
be
like,
like-
David Ortiz, man. Just
And we'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you'd be like, hold on,
Bro,
hold
it's
on,
more
hold on.
like a right field answer.
And
where
then
the
you
kid's
explain
picking
it,
the
and we
daisies.
all would be like,
Yeah.
you right, bro.
He said one of the kids.
That's a
dude.
good answer, bro.
Stop picking the fucking daisies. He comes out there just.
But
man,
look at him.
there's a universe on this cat.
All right, shit. I'm the last one.
I was that kid too, though. Like I got yelled at in high school one day for that shit. 'Cause
At
no
the
one ever
shit-
hits it the right
The
field.
ones you
bro.
can.
It was
the ones
because you
can
were
blow
black,
out,
bro.
Oh, I was definitely.
You blow on them and they fucking.
They go, yeah, and then they spread a whole new fucking
Where
like
they
What are you fucking talking about?
daffodils, bro.
Daff-
Like dandelions and shit.
Yeah, dandelions.
Dandelions. Dandelions. You blow on them and they fucking go, and then they spread
little
those
puff
seeds,
balls.
and then they.
All right,
spread
I got the last card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's yours again?
Mine is, what are you currently curious about? I'll go with Timothy can go first. Good.
Oh shit! I don't even. I want to know when all this shit's gonna be over with this man. That's what I'm curious about. When are we going back to normal? That's all I want to know. When everything is going back to where everybody stops.
Pull the
hating
words
people.
right out of my mouth.
That's yeah, because honestly, if you really want to get down to what we've been thinking about, like honestly, it's literally when can I turn on Facebook
I don't
again
wanna
and
eat
not
the
give a
rest of
fuck
your
about
chips.
what's going on with like everyone's political views and shit, and how like can't we go back to the way where it was just a school and fucking you go to the mall, and fucking, you know, I mean, yeah, we still did the 3-foot bubble anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had crowded areas and shit, but no one really got that close to each other to begin with. So, yeah, I just want to go back to that. Well, that's what I'm curious. When's that shit gonna happen? And even if it's not back to normal, when is it gonna get like a semblance of it? You know what I mean? Like, when are we gonna get a little bit of that? Like, oh, this is almost like
That's how it used to be.
yeah, like that's just what I want again. I know it's almost like nostalgia anymore.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. I feel like maybe some of the shit people have been saying.
Well, yeah, since we gave up in the first year, we gave up here. Unless we uprise again, and that's
No, they're shutting that shit down immediately.
Yeah, they're not gonna let it half fly again. I guarantee it. It's not gonna go the way. it
See
used
how
to
many
go.
National Guard they brought in? For
Yeah,
the
like
court case?
you think, all right, you think Trump like hesitated a little bit with the National Guard, calling them too quick. Wait, fucking let something happen with Biden in office. He ain't gonna hesitate. He's not. Yeah, he's gonna gibberish his
Camilla,
way into
dude,
fucking. You know what I mean?
Bro, Biden here saying, I mean,
I feel like he will.
Harris is gonna come in 2 years.
what's your number again?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
you think
Harris
he's
will
gonna
be the
get
president.
first one?
too.
Biden was just a little pump to get a Camilla Harris film. I don't want to get into that though.
Well, okay, but that's my thing. That's what I'm.
All right, so who do you want? Who do you want next?
Yeah.
What are you
He
curious
is.
about? Who goes next? Me?
Yep. I'm curious about right now, dude.
To be honest, all right, so it's gonna be weird.
I'm curious what you're curious about.
Now
It's
I'm
gonna be
curious.
weird.
Yeah,
All right,
change my answer.
Hold on. All right, I was on Reddit the other day.
Oh shit.
All right, that's how I'm start the story off. I was on Reddit the other day. I don't know how I got onto this fucking crazy loophole link, but I was looking at some Naruto shit, right? It was a fucking Naruto thread, and someone said, Naruto fucked and married his clone.
What?
Hinata, his wife,
Hinata.
Hinata, she died.
When,
the pain arc.
When the pain arc, when he stabbed her.
She died in
and
the
he
pain
made
arc.
a clone of her through the
But
sexy
then
jutsu.
Tsunade
Stop
brought her
it.
back.
How could he father
made
a
a
kid?
clone.
How could he father a kid? Is sexy jutsu?
He made a clone,
knew
bro.
exactly what you're talking about too. He's like,
Well,
He
because,
made
like, I
a-
didn't-
stop it.
I've
He
never
made
heard that.
a clone.
The slugs brought her back. Lady
No.
Hinata,
But even
Lady
a clone-
Tsunade's slugs brought her back to life.
Well, okay, so now you're having to say that it has to be like a Zetsu type. We're not even getting it. That's a whole fucking. You're gonna put me down a Reddit foxhole later. I'm in
Yeah,
a toilet.
we'll
Like,
be
what the
talking
fuck?
way
So
too.
right, like
That's-
she's like, "Are you dead,
Because
John?"
he, like, now that I think about it, like,
It's plausible, but no,
yeah,
why?
right? Like,
Why?
look at Kodak Black. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they
Oh
probably.
yeah,
did
look at
propose.
Gucci Mane.
Yo, for real.
He's right.
That's the first one I heard was like, come on. bro.
Gucci man.
But it's obvious.
It kinda
Anyways,
is. But yeah, that's, yeah, now I think
Yeah,
about that, though.
Look
it's
into
plausible, but fuck
Look
that.
into it. No,
about
he
to,
made a
right?
clone. He fucked a clone. He married a clone. He had a kid by
Wouldn't
a
he
clone.
essentially do that, though, for, like, Jiraiya and everybody else if he fucking lost all the people?
There is.
Just-
Jiraiya came back, and if you read the manga in Baruto, Jiraiya came back
I
as a
know.
clone, bro.
Yeah, but that's on some. Oh God!
You literally
Shit.
just say-
Now you're right, because that's farther ahead than I'm on like 140.
But what about that movie that they made with Hinata and Naruto, and they went to that moon palace?
that
what
was
the
after,
fuck?
that was before Pain, though. I think.
No, it wasn't.
Or
That was
it
after Pain with the red
Moon
star.
Palace?
Yeah, yeah. It was the moon palace.
Look
when
into it when we're
I'll
done,
have to
bro.
look at it, yeah.
That's just what I'm curious
dude.
about.
That's crazy.
That's
bro.
what I'm
Now
curious
you got
about.
me curious. Who you passing
Popcorn.
to? That's crazy.
You went?
No.
All right, Jerry, go.
What's the question?
What are you curious about?
right now?
Had me thinking too much about that. Like,
Right?
I like
I'm-
Naruto.
I'm
I
like,
really
yeah,
like
yeah,
Naruto.
Look
Like,
into
I'm
it.
about to go
When we're
play
done.
fucking
I don't
Ninja Storm
wanna
just to
look
like fucking
Look into
verify.
it, bro.
Don't worry.
It's gonna ruin
Did
my
she
whole
really
outlook.
She
did that.
died,
I
bro.
remember.
Bro,
Like,
she
she
did
got
that. He's a
stabbed.
fake. Sorry.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
all I'm saying is you can't do that. I like.
listen, you
Podcast.
I grew up.
You don't.
Code
I grew up.
KOH.
I grew up with.
Just
2021.
say a bundle. Of
Right
sticks.
before every time you say, we're gonna have. You gotta record that. We're gonna get a.
Re-recorded. Cut that
Yeah.
part out.
We're gonna get that on a
Screen
one,
it.
one, 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 one. Right
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
everyone. Right
I'm
before
telling
everyone
you.
says
That
something.
We need
Fucking
to get that.
one, 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 one.
From like
From SpongeBob.
Like they're like $170.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up, dog. The dude I watch on Facebook has it.
You about me, boy back.
That's hilarious.
Every
But,
time he
yo.
gets a. Oh, if he does that, he's a. Poddex. The code is. HOK.
So what are you curious about now besides
10% off.
bundle of sticks?
Are you now curious about what I was curious about?
No,
I got
Fucking old.
My
I'm
house
closing
got
that
a
off, dude. I'm closing.
He said, I don't even want to think about it.
I will send you the
Because
link
I'm a-
when I get home.
Stop.
He's just
I'll,
like,
I'll just put the thumbs up and walk away.
No.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking finger
cool,
guns me.
man.
Thank you.
You know what?
And
You
then
know
I'll
what he
proceed
said?
to,
Put that.
then I'll
Put it
proceed to
away.
drink
Put it
more
away.
gin and go to sleep.
Thank you.
Too many things, bro. It's a hard question.
True. Yeah, I've had a lot.
It is a hard question. I'm still thinking about my answer.
Specifically curious about right now.
Sure. It
Just
didn't
try
work,
to
did it?
Edwin.
It didn't work, did it?
I just trying to
It's
answer.
close.
It's gonna work one of these days. I was doing this yesterday, trying to make a fucking tomato. Man, it's just energy ball or something.
Shit.
What is-
That's such a hard question to me because I think too much. I'm not curious about right
That's why you
now.
need. That's why you don't like. Since you
Are
don't
you
have
curious
the
about what
TV.
you're curious about? That can be an
That
answer.
could
I know what
definitely
I'm
be an
curious about.
Then say it.
Is
Yeah.
it like a list of 10 million different things? I think
All right, say one.
First
more.
one that comes to your mind.
Yeah, pop it off. Vaguely.
Well, now that makes it hard. To respond.
So now it's
All right, the third one that comes to mind.
yeah.
All right, I'm getting to it. It's just not. I need a moment.
All right, all right.
All right, okay, should I go?
Hey, be quiet, be quiet.
Yeah, you go.
Here,
you
I'll go, I'll go.
You go. Let me think.
You got
So-
to
there you go.
All right, so what I'm curious about, it ain't really too serious, I guess. It's just, did the Timberwolves make the right draft pick and taking Anthony Edwards over LaMelo Ball?
I'll tell you that. No.
No. You think all the hype that's going on with LaMelo Ball is just overhyped right now, LaMelo?
It's not hype. He's proven it. He's number one in all stats for rookies, and he's coming off the bench.
LaMelo is a baller, bro.
So no, I'm saying, did the Timberwolves make the wrong draft pick and
Yes.
taking him? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say in 3 years he'll be traded. Maybe 4 years he'll be traded, and he'll do a little bit better on the next team.
I see what you see, but I saw the same thing in Wiggins. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Brother was
He'll be a
the same
winner.
way.
He like what and like when he says in interviews, oh, give me a bag and I'll do it. So you give him that bag, what's he gonna do? Just that same thing, and because Andrew Wiggins was coming up, he was coming up. He was
It
getting,
was good.
he was good until he got that bag.
Yep.
And then now he's popping off in Golden State because he's in
Nope.
Cali.
He's
I'd
smart.
rather be in Cali than Minnesota.
Fuck yeah.
You know, so it's just it's just
I don't even know how you-
I love Lonzo Ball,
I
and so I love LaMelo Ball coming in.
I don't understand how you even.
And I don't know how we keep dropping the ball every single draft pick.
Because
Every
how do
time.
you
Cat
advertise
isn't-
coming to Minnesota, bro?
I mean, we just beat the
The
Raptors.
team, your
Just
team
the other
isn't
night.
a championship team. You guys' fucking climate sucks cock.
We have so much
How-
talent.
Invest in the strip clubs.
you know what I mean? I'm not, and no disrespect
That's how
to
you
Minnesota,
get people to
but
come.
That's, you guys
think
have
I'm
to
joking?
learn how
No,
to
but like,
yeah,
why
you guys
isn't the
gotta-
Wild any good? We're the hockey state at least. Why isn't
Yeah.
well, actually,
Wild are
Nah, Canada.
Wild are coming up.
Wild are decent.
Wild-
They're decent every year.
Yeah,
Well, yes,
they're-
and we have a really young team. We're actually, I'll say not. I'm gonna say his name, but the person on the first floor that just moved in, really cool guy. You guys would love him. He'd be a cool podcast guest maybe, but he's a cocky guy. If you watch The Wild, and there's a young, he's getting me back into it because I took a couple years off. It was crazy. He's getting injured. He's always just been average,
Yeah.
you know. So I never got into it. But
Man, hockey's one of those ones where it's like soccer to me, where it's
I'm
it's
always
gonna go back
curious
and
about
forth.
Minnesota. Minnesota sports teams. That's my curiosity. But
All right.
have you thought of an answer, Jack?
Yeah, I'll just go with something basic.
Yeah, I couldn't
Come
think.
on, Becky.
I couldn't
Let's go,
think.
Becky.
I couldn't think of a one that was deep. You know.
Anything
It's
else?
hard.
Anything else? I'll say would be deep and a long topic. Something simple. I got one pair of shoes. I'm not a big fashion person. It's not a fashion statement, but I got one pair of shoes that are my favorite. I still have them upstairs. They're beat to crap. I've had them for like 10 years. I bought them in 3 different states now because I liked them that much, and I wore them to shit. They're Levi's. They're brown leather with blue cloth on top, and they're really comfortable, and I like them a lot. They just fit. They fit me and who I am really well. And
Yeah.
I wonder if they still make them. I haven't looked online to find out, but that's one of my curiosities. I'm like, I look at them every once in a while. I'm like,
It's actually a good.
It
idea.
might be
get
time
one,
to
and
get
I'm
a
like,
pair.
yeah, I should try and get a pair, but I never do.
I feel you, dude.
I always think about it, but I just never do it. I'm just like,
I give you
nah,
that.
maybe I'll just hang these up sometime. Just maybe get them myself. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. But it's stupid. Shoes. That's what I'm curious
There's nothing wrong with that, though. That's a good answer, bro. It's not stupid. You know,
You're curious about
shoes.
shoes.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something about shoes. Though happened like when I worked, like I did at the beach when I did all those houses and raising
foundation.
the beach house and stuff.
Yeah.
Having the wrong like boot or like shoe, like the most like it was
The
so
first-
uncomfortable. I got Dr. Scholl's, got the nice like
Mhm.
Red Wing tip, like oh my god, dude.
That's what I had to do. I was working in a warehouse one day, or
Yes.
like maybe 3 years ago. It was steel warehouse pretty much. So, if someone would order steel, we'd fucking get this slab of steel,
Yeah, put it
fucking
on the
long,
fucking shit.
long, big ass slabs of steel, fucking vacuum seal or fucking tighten them up and shit, and put them on. And I had some rinkety ass Walmart $10 shoes,
Fucking hate these
boots actually,
Yeah,
some
they're
$10
shitty,
work
like,
boots,
25,
and I had a
$30.
big ass blister on the side of my foot, bro.
Yeah,
After
I'm
like
saying, they don't get
maybe 5 days, I was like, oh fuck this. All right, let's go to Red Wing.
Dude,
Yeah.
my girl's mother, my girl's mom, she gave me a pair of boots for landscaping, and the bottom of the shoes came out. The first one came with the
Yeah.
left, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just kind of limp and work, until I could do her boots. Then this one came off. As I was coming down off the truck, I got like a grade 3 ankle sprain, bro, and like,
dude.
I heard it pop. I thought I broke it. No, it's just a sprain. I twisted my ankle so hard I heard it pop. But yeah, your boots matter or shoes matter. No
I
matter
went through like
what,
4 of them,
man.
dude. 4 of
Your
them.
feet matter. That's what she keeps saying. Your feet matter.
Yeah.
Well, and
They
see,
do.
I've got. I guess I can't relate that much because I've
You
got,
got good
caveman
boots.
feet.
Yeah,
Well, I really don't.
Bust those feet out.
My boots came
Nah,
from.
he,
Yeah,
Don't,
Okay.
don't.
I would.
All right,
But
all right,
my
fuck
boots came from fucking the ones I wear to work every day came from Goodwill. Somebody else already wore them
Shout out
a
Goodwill.
bunch, and my old lady bought them because the other boots I got were from Walmart and they were cheap as hell. And I wore them. The shit falling apart. And I built a fence,
Mhm.
and she was like, "I'm gonna get you new boots." And I was like, "No, these they're fine." And so like, it's not really like blisters and all that for me because I walk barefoot on gravel
Yeah.
trails. I mean, when it's summertime,
that's
even in the
amazing.
Fuck
snow,
all that.
even in the summer, like I was on flip flops
Yeah.
jumping my car.
All right,
So,
so
like, I've got
we're
crazy
in
feet.
Minnesota. It's literally negative 28 degrees out, right?
With the wind.
My man right here calls me and goes, "Hey, can I get a jump?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." Pull up this shit, come out. He's in a fucking long john shirt, some sweatpants, and flip flops.
is that what you were doing the other day?
Fucking
After Sierra
flip
left, I
flops,
seen that.
bro.
I was like, what
And
the
it wasn't cold until I got my feet wet with the snow.
Yeah.
I was
And
burned. I was so hot.
It
that
was
I
like
got
a
to the snow and then they
good
froze on my
20
toes.
minutes. It was like a good 20 minutes. He was, or not even. It
I
was probably,
seen him out there for
10
a second.
minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
you're
He
out
was
there for a
outside and he was like, "I'll be right back. I gotta go put shoes on."
Because after I stepped in the snow, if I didn't step in snow, I would have been in my flip flops the whole time. But that's because I got crazy feet. I say every
You
once
can
in a
walk
while
on
I'll
the
say
fucking cold stuff.
every once in a while I'll say I got slave feet. My father's black.
Yeah.
I've got African American in my descent. I have slave feet. My feet are tough as hell, and I'm proud of it because I mean that's essentially what we want. I mean,
Imagine a leg kick.
well,
quick
front
low
leg
calf.
kick.
yeah. If I use my foot,
Across
not
the
my
face,
shin, not my
straight
shin.
callus across the face, like dead to the nose.
Yeah, so my feet
Wow,
are pretty
that
tough. I just like the way they look and the way they fit. Like I thought they
Hammer,
fit.
like
I like the
that's-
style of them. It was kind of a fashion statement, not really, but it is.
Is that
It's
all the
about the-
questions?
Yeah, that is. We went through the old decks. go
So,
through it.
yeah. On that note,
Yeah, I'm getting yelled at. I guarantee it.
thank you for tuning in. It's been another great podcast. Shout out to Podex.
Shout out to
shout out to
Toxic.
IZZY-DUZ-IT. Shout out to House of King Studios. Shout out to my boys for coming through. Anybody who watched or tuned in from work or friends and family or just new viewers, thank you for tuning in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Share with everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Subscribe. We out of here.